Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the rarest replica belts out there today. Some of these are really hard to find, and some are next to impossible. Some cost anywhere from $800 to $900 to $6,000, $7,000. First off, we're going to look at the WWE Master Series. These were there were three of them. There were the WT Spinner, the Winged Eagle, and the classic Intercontinental title. They were a limited run here on this website. It's the only place I could really find them. You no longer buy them here, of course, but they say there was only 500, but I've done some research and a lot of people say there were less than 100. The belt, it features real leather. It comes in a velvet-like bag with a drawstring with a certificate of authenticity. Here, let's see if we can get actually a better picture. The belt weighs 7.5 pounds, so about half a pound more than the standard replica. And this is a nice picture of the spinner. I've never actually seen a spinner, like a picture of a spinner Master Series besides this. I have no clue what they go for. So on this website, there's also, let's see if it will let me back out, and that retailed for $1,500. Then we had the Master Series Winged Eagle. Now this differs from the Figs Inc. replica because the bars were attached. It came in a block logo WWE velvet-like bag. It did have real leather strap and a backing. These, I've seen a picture of these. They're awesome. They're just under the quality of a Reggie, I'm pretty sure. This also went for $1,500, and for some reason, back me up really far. For some reason, the Intercontinental title was actually more expensive than the spinner and the Winged Eagle. Here is the Intercontinental. So once again, came with the certificate and the velvet bag. So moving on to the next belt, the next set of belts on this list is the, let's see if I can get a picture, the IWGP V4 replica. This belt originally sold, or there was only 100 of them. Then they did another re-release, and I think it was like a 2,000 or 3,000 that were sold. These originally came in a box, like a plywood box, and I think they were covered too. Their first ones, they came with a blank name plate, and I think they sell on eBay now for like $6 grand. They might have went down in price actually since this re-release of the IWGP V4, but this is probably one of the easiest belts to get on this list. Moving on to another IWGP belt on this list is the IWGP version 2 replica belt. Once again, limited release in Japan. 100 of these were released. This is the only picture I can find of it, and this one did have plating damage. It came once again in a box with plexiglass on the front, I'm pretty sure. The next IWGP belt, I could not find a picture of it anywhere at all. Couldn't find a picture. And that is the IWGP V1. Once again, it came in a limited release like this, and I could not find any available for sale, or just couldn't find any pictures of it at all, the replica at all. Another one is another Japan belt. These Japan belts are actually really hard to find, and this picture I found on Belt Talk, and I think this actually is not the replica. This is the belt that they actually casted the replicas off of. You can buy this from Dan from Belt Talk. I think he wants like $5,000 or $6,000. Once again, I could not find a picture of the actual replica. They were another limited release in Japan. Couldn't find them anywhere. Don't know anything about them. Couldn't find really anything at all about them anywhere. Now, the next two belts on this list were never officially released. They were only prototypes. I don't know how many are out there, what they're really worth at all. The first one on on this is Paul Martin belts. He posted a picture of this Immortal Jeff Hardy belt. Let's see what he said. This is a purple Jeff Hardy Immortal belt. He put it on a real leather strap. It's a prototype. It was never mass produced. The simulated strap was removed. I think that he said the etching isn't great on this. The detail on the plates wasn't actually great. As you can see, the etching looks really, really thin. Actually, it barely looks like it's indented at all. It looks like it was a prototype, exactly. I know nothing about this belt. Don't know anything what it's worth or where you can get one. I guess you just have to look around and search really hard. Now, here's a belt that's also a prototype. Once again, a picture from Belt Talk. And this one was a Figs Inc. belt, right before WWE and Figs Inc. had a falling out. It is the Internet Championship. And as you can see on this, the detail on this belt is really, really nice. The etching's nice. On the real belt, it had the YouTube right here. I think Twitter and Facebook. I don't know what was right here exactly, but of course they had to change this so they didn't get sued or whatever from the social media websites. This belt never got released to the public, really. It was part of the Figs Inc. The other side on this belt had the Figs Inc. little information on the back of it. It was gonna be released, but I guess it never really will be, unless WWE decides to remake it, like they actually seem to be doing with a lot of older belts. That's all really I have. I mean, there's some other hard belts to get, like the Andre the Giant replica belt. That one's pretty hard to get. Rated R is pretty hard, but those were mass produced. These belts were really, really hard to come by. Now, I'm not quite sure if this belt actually got made into a prototype, and I think it's the Hogan 1985 maybe, or was it the 84? No, this belt right here. It was originally going to be a Figs Inc. It was originally going to be a Figs Inc. belt before the WWF logo or lawsuit went through, I think. I'm not quite sure. It never actually got done, so I don't know if there's actually a prototype of it at all. But I mean, I wish there was. I really like this belt. It's so simple and nice. But other than that, that's about it. Belt wise, I mean, which one do you guys wish that they actually made and were easy to come by? I know most people are going to say this belt. It is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.